Here's my only problem with the boxes that are deciding to de-affiliate. And I understand why. This is not an easy decision, and I'm sure while many of you made very quick decisions, i.e., 12 hours, 24 hours, a lot of you thought about it. You've gotten feedback from your community, possibly backlash, and maybe you were pigeonholed, or maybe it was just truly your decision. You didn't want to be a part of this community anymore. But my problem is this: you're still doing CrossFit. CrossFit is a methodology. CrossFit's definition is constantly varied, functional movements at high intensity. Now, of course, that's maybe the downfall of what CrossFit set up. That's not really that hard to replicate. Doing thrusters in a park, doing burpees in your driveway, is that CrossFit? I don't know. I think the beauty of CrossFit is everything is CrossFit. You go to an Orange Theory, is that CrossFit? You go to any boot camp, a Barry's boot camp, you go to just a functional fitness gym. That's the beauty of CrossFit. It's just functional movements. It's doing them. However, if you're going to do things like Fran, you're going to do things like Murph, are you doing CrossFit? I don't know what the right answer is, but I'm telling you it's something you need to consider. I understand if you don't want to be an affiliate. I understand you might still feel like Coach Glassman is involved in CrossFit. That's not what this discussion is about. But this discussion is taking a deeper look into what you're actually going to do and what's behind what's going to happen at your box. Is simply removing the word CrossFit from your logo, from your shirt, from the sign outside, enough to say, I'm no longer a CrossFit affiliate. That's something we have to consider. It's also something to consider is, what is your identity now? Okay, you went from CrossFit Monkey Nuts to just plain old Monkey Nuts. Cool. Now what? Are you getting rid of your barbells? Are you getting rid of your rig? Are you calling your classes WODs? Are you calling them AMRAPs? Are you saying they're for time? I think these are all things you need to consider. I'm not telling you need to stay an affiliate. I'm telling you need to think about this, whether you've already decided to de-affiliate, whether it's on the agenda and you're having a discussion with your coaches and your staff, or whether you're rethinking your decision. I think that's got to be something you consider. I think, Coach Glassman, despite what happened, created CrossFit. He was the one that in his garage created Fran, and then told his friends about it, and everyone's doing 21, 59 thrusters and pull-ups. I don't know the answer, and it's easy for me to talk about this because I don't own an affiliate currently. And I understand the dilemma right now. I know plenty of boxes have reached out to me, and their members are upset, their members are hurt. It's a tough place to be. It truly is. But, CrossFit is more than one person. I've said that a few times, and I don't think that's a reason to stay. But I think a reason to stay is if you're going to do the CrossFit methodology and you're going to continue to just do business as usual. If you're going to go about it, is it the right thing to do? Yeah, I get it. You don't want to support somebody that put a racial tweet out there. But is it the right thing to do? What's your integrity? Is your integrity, hey, just because one person did something wrong, I'm going to now do something wrong as well? Because is it stealing? Is it using someone else's IP? Is it using their brainchild to your advantage right now? And beyond that, what are you going to be a part of? I think something that boxes need to consider is there's something to be said to being a part of a bigger, more global community, right? For the same reason we saw what happened on social media, all the people that de-affiliated, the games athletes, the resignations that happened, for that same reason, your members like being a part of CrossFit. They like showing up in an airport and seeing CrossFit on someone else's chest, give them the old, hey, you see those nanos, you see the nobles, you see the traps on the girls that give away the fact they do CrossFit. I think you're taking something away from them potentially. Now, this is a tough spot, and I'm trying to navigate it gently, knowing there was something terrible that happened this weekend. But I think for a lot of people, maybe if you're watching that, it's important to take a step and rethink some of these things. I hope I'm just opening your eyes to more than just somebody put a tweet out there, F them, I'm out, right? So I think we have to think about that. There's a bigger culture. You know, your members, they're going to walk around with, you know, New Jersey Community Fitness. Are they a part of something bigger if they have that shirt? Are they going to want to watch the CrossFit Games in July? Are they going to want to be a part of the Open, you know, come October? Those are all things we need to think about. I don't have the answer for you. I wish I did. And I don't know what I would do if I was an affiliate. I mean, I think it's an incredibly unfortunate position we've all been put in, but it's something we have to address. And I think it just deserves a little more thought. I think a lot of people reacted very quickly, and that's okay. You were hurt. When we're hurt, we react. You know, we've all been hurt, and whether we get into a fight verbally, physically, an altercation, it's because, you know, we have that fight or flight within us. And now's the opportunity. We're seeing changes being made. Whether you love or hate the changes being made, that's entirely up to you. But it's an opportunity to stop, reflect, and, you know, have these discussions. I'm here. If you want to DM me, feel free to reach out. I'm getting bombarded as is. A lot of things I don't have the insight into what you're asking, but I think it's something worth considering and worth reflecting on.